pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome, everybody. Call meeting to order. Allegiance God. Roll call.
Mr. Andreas?
Here.
Ms. Howard here? Mr. Stevens?
Here.
Mr. Smith?
Here.
Mr. Sargent?
Sure.
Ms. Allen?
Okay, do I have a motion to accept the consent agenda items?
Make a motion. I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Citizens' opportunity for comment. I'll read this. Citizens' opportunity to address the council on items not on the agenda. This agenda item is set aside for comments from the public on topics of city business, other than those listed on the agenda. Please understand that the council will not take action on your comments at this meeting. In accordance with Iowa's open meetings law, the mayor and the city council welcome comments from the public pursuant to the adopted rules and procedures of the Alleman City Council. At no time is it appropriate to use profane, obscene, and slanderous language. The mayor may limit each speaker to 5 minutes. Okay, next item on the agenda is.
That's Timothy else's speech, it's your only right.
I'm good.
He never does. Unless you do. I wouldn't put you on the spot. Let's go with the new business, Polk County Sheriff's Department and the Sheriff's Officer.
I Sergeant Dodge with the Sheriff's Office. We had 119 calls for service last month. Our biggest call was, or not really call, but our highest number of service calls was just building check. It's where our afternoon and night guys are coming around your businesses after hours, shaking doors, checking windows, making sure things are locked up. Besides that, nothing out here screams anything. Bunch of traffic stops, that's about it.
Any questions, council?
Nope.
Questions? Okay, thank you, officer.
I guess I will now, in case any of you noticed the smoke on your way in there, I did check that out. It's up on Northeast 30th, straight out from here. They've got a large field fire going, but it is contained right now and being watched, if you had questions on that one. I figured somebody from the high school is gonna call, because I was sitting at the high school and looked over and went, uh-oh. It's just big grass fire, or field fire, so.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
thanks, Sergeant. That's very good. Next item on the agenda is a motion to consider resolution 2026-012. This is a resolution entering into a 2080 agreement for fire suppression and emergency medical services and other emergency response services with the city of Aiken. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, discussion. Is there any questions by the council? We have the fire chief, Aiken Fire Department here. If anybody has any questions with regards to the contract that we're entering into, it's the same contract, I believe, that we have every year except the price.
The price, yeah. So the contract, the wording of the contract has not changed. The only thing that has changed for us that does impact Alleman is Station 4 opened up in January. So that is taking more pressure off of Station 3, which is the primary unit that responds here. So it makes it actually, we'll be able to get here even quicker than we have in the past. We've got good response times up here, but Station 4 will actually make it even better for us because that Station 3 is in service more often. Or if Station 3 is out of service, Station 4 just comes right up Urbandale and comes right back over. So we're able to provide a little better service than we have in the past with that expansion of that station.
Can we count on your price per year? Is that going to be the same or frozen? I mean, just
So the contract has a 3-year escalator, so it's $5,000 a year for 27, 28. Then 29 is just whatever their balance is. I can't remember what the balance is of that. Beyond that, you have to renegotiate with the city council. And there, but it is set for 3 years.
Set for 3 years?
Yep.
Okay, council, is there any other discussion?
We have no
Okay,
control over
when
that.
I'm sorry.
When they came, when the city manager came and told us that they were doubling the rate, he suggested that, you know, we'd have to renegotiate with the city council. Was there any negotiation with the city council, or was that just handed down edict, here's your double rate?
We met with him in the spring, Bob and I both did.
Yeah.
When they first were discussing this, they hadn't really set the official rate yet, but it was kind of told us that they hadn't been charging us properly or Elkhart, and they needed to, from an internal audit, they had to bring our price up to be the same as what Ankeny residents were also paying.
Assured us that we would be paying the same amount of money per person that the city of Ankeny charges there. If you can equate all of that, I mean, there's a lot.
Elkhart has fire, but they have to contract for emergency, is that right?
Emergency medical, yes.
So they had to lift theirs up too.
Okay, well, my question was simply based around, was there any negotiation, or was it, this is your price, like it or lump it?
Well, we didn't know what the price was gonna be at the time, but we knew that it was going to be increased, and it would follow along the guidelines of each citizen in Ankeny base. It's a little hard to argue that point. Okay, roll call.
Interest,
What are we voting on
this
exactly?
resolution.
Resolution 20-26-012, it's a resolution.
Oh, yes.
Howard? Yes. Stephen?
Yes.
Smith?
Yes,
Second.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Hope to see your trucks and
Yep.
up here.
Sherry knows this. If you guys ever have any questions, don't hesitate to have Sherry reach out. I would more than happy to come to any city council meeting, answer questions, or if there's something you need from my office, don't hesitate to reach out. You know, we're here to serve you, and if we're not providing data or whatever you guys are looking for, please just reach out so that we can make sure we get that to you.
you've been up here before for Santa Claus and stuff like
I
that.
have not. I've only been here for 3 hours, or for 3 years.
Yeah,
My third
but we've
year.
had them up here in the past,
Yeah.
and really appreciate that. That really livens up the
They're
whole.
always invited.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
Lance, do you get told when they're closing the interstate, like they're closed tonight?
We do.
I
So,
don't get that information,
You don't?
it'd be nice to
all right, I'll
be
send
like
you.
in the loop.
I'll just,
It was on the
Yeah,
WHO.
all right.
I'm on it, I'll
Okay.
forward, I'll
That's
forward.
what I
Get for it. Okay, yeah, so we get it from IDOT. IDOT sends us a note when they're closing, and stuff like that. So, yeah, if you can do it or that, I'll figure out the contact, is all you remember, the contact, so.
That'd be good.
Very good.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
So, good night.
Okay, next item on the agenda is a motion to consider resolution 2026-013. And this is a resolution approving waste monthly fees for Alleman residents.
The first one's trash, which is waste. That was the price we had discussed at the work session.
Yep.
The 1575?
Yeah,
And did we raise that to help cover for cleanup day?
that's.
A little bit, 50 cents or something? Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Because that's a very needed project that we carry on. So,
Very.
I don't think we did it for many years. And when I first started, or I was too busy out of town. But, yeah, it's a good deal.
Okay, do I have a,
I'll make a motion.
I got a second? I got a second. Any other discussion, council? Hearing no discussion, roll call?
Andres,
Yes.
Keller. Yes. Stevens.
Yes.
Yes,
Lauren. Next one is
Warren, you're awful quiet over there.
recycling. I put it in there, if the recycling, that state code, when I was doing the research for Scott about whether we had to have that or not. We do, it's a state law. You either have to have curbside or you have to have the big station.
Let's back up a little bit. I got a motion on the table, motion to consider resolution 2026-014. This is a resolution approving the recycling monthly fees for the Alleman residents, and that's $5.
That one didn't go up.
It's $5.
We went up to 5?
No, it stayed at 5.
It's $5. And,
Well, it says that
I
it's
just,
likely the rates at homes and Alleman will be set at $5 July 1st, 2026.
Just implies a change.
oh, I just needed to document what it was for this year. Just use the same resolution for last year.
Okay, I need a motion.
I'll make a motion to accept it.
Do I have a second? Okay, any discussion from council, please? Hearing no discussion, we will roll call, please.
Adrian?
No.
Keller? No? No? Yeah, we have third. Keller?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Okay. On the second page, or the back page?
Do we ever get feedback from what we actually
I asked her if she could get me
throw
like
in
pounds.
by, yes, and then what the average citizen in our community, so you get 20 tons and then you figure out the 150 homes, what each home is actually, and then
I wish I
is
could.
there a state average or something? So we could have some more information on that to see if it's really a,
The truck goes out and he does several cities, so it would be really hard for them to weigh just.
oh
what we
yeah,
have.
yeah, I see that.
Because I asked that, could you tell me how much weight we have in recycling, or how much cardboard or glass we have? No, because the truck goes out and does a
Yeah,
big route. I asked that.
yeah.
That'd be interesting too.
It would be,
Yeah.
because when we had the drive to get the plastic sack drive and we ended up with them benches, we're pretty good recyclers in this
Yeah, we
regard.
are.
Yeah, I think we are. So I don't think ours is going to the landfill instead of to a recycling deal with that knowledge that we just have for that little deal. People are really thinking,
Yeah, well, the cardboard thing is full and the glass is full every week, so.
yeah, well,
How many benches did we win?
I think 2, 3,
Three.
yeah.
We get-
And we were up against some bigger communities, Grimes and Altoona maybe, or Norwalk or Sadell or some pretty double, triple, quadruple, yeah. So,
Okay, very good. Next item on the agenda is a motion to consider resolution 2026-015. This is a resolution authorizing the repair of a 2020 F-350 Alleman truck, and I'll let, first of all, let's get a motion.
Make a motion.
Have a second?
I'll second.
Discussion. Logan, you're up.
Pretty self-explanatory. There's some issues with the DEF system. I myself couldn't figure it out. Took it to Dewey. It took them 5 days, and they think they've got it nailed down. So I'm gonna go ahead and let them do the repairs.
So the DEF is in the diesel.
Yeah.
So how many miles does that have on it?
The truck
Yeah.
itself, under 40, I think. I think we're just nearing 40,000. So that's 6 years old.
Yeah.
So we put 30,000 less on it a year than normal
Yeah.
vehicles, so, we're
I've
sitting pretty.
So, you gotta go through the injectors, you gotta go through that,
Well, that actually, yeah,
all that other stuff after so many miles anyway, so.
actually, during Snowmageddon a couple of years ago, the injector went out, so I just put in or not the injector, the oil pump, so I put a new one. in there,
Yeah.
So normally I
Okay.
do the repairs, but I don't mess with that, so that's.
That ends up having to be computerized and set, all that kind of stuff.
I don't know enough about it.
I don't know, I just know enough to get myself in trouble.
Yep, I don't.
Listening to Chandler talk and with his diesel stuff.
Here's a thought, just throwing this out there to think about this. Just simply, we'd be interested in trading this truck off, get rid of that diesel engine for a gas engine. Because the diesel engine is like $6,000-7,000 more than a gas engine. Would it be to our advantage? Because
Like an F, or a 350 something?
well, whatever the big gas engine is.
Yeah, well, that's the,
My son's got a Ram up there, it's got the 6.4 in it, a snowplow truck, got 11-foot blade, loves that thing. No problems, nothing. Just a thought, just throwing it out there. We wanna figure it into a budget in a year or two, whatever.
Me personally, we've already got the trucks. I'd rather see those funds go to a different type
Yeah,
of
that's the
equipment.
deal.
It's maybe a little more versatile than just a pickup truck. We already have the secondary that runs the sander and all that, so. But it is something in the future that we could.
it's basically general maintenance, having that depth stuff, fixed and tuned.
Well, this specific truck, there's been plenty of issues with it. It's on recall right now for the transmission control module, so, and they wouldn't do the recall.
So we don't work the truck hard enough to keep the emissions clean hard.
Yeah, so again, maybe at some point it might be worthwhile to
Look at
get out from underneath the whole diesel unit, but.
Well, maybe if we send you down to Florida for a week's vacation, if you could take that truck and get all the clogging something out of it.
Yeah, we're not doing.
Just kidding.
We're not doing that.
In that case, then each one of us is also.
No, just kidding. But that's what it needs, really. It needs
Blow the cobs out.
yeah, blow the cobs out. You gotta get it out on the interstate and,
No, 100 mile an hour.
84 ain't bad. They let you go. Anything over that, they're gonna give you.
You guys are just cruising through a cruising attack.
All right, I'm good.
It's your license.
I'll make a motion to accept the resolution.
Second.
26, so,
All in favor?
Yes,
Everybody yes. Okay, very good. Next is a motion to consider moving forward with a possible annexation of 13221 Northeast 14th Street in Alleman, Iowa.
Keith is still waiting on Fort County from there, so we really can't do nothing on it yet, so we'll hear from that.
I was talking to Sheriff, it's complicated, we have to get city development board approval on. So if we're gonna do it, are there other voluntary annexations we wanna do at the same time?
Yeah, I've got, I don't know whether you want to take on the roads. You know, once you annex anything, half the road comes in.
Right.
And I've talked to the Tweed family and Stahl, but we would have to, do an involuntary on 28 acres in between those two 400 or 500 acre deals. And then we would have to assume management and control and everything else with the asphalt road.
That would still be a farm to market road.
Huh?
That would still be a farm to market road.
It would.
Yes.
So does that make any kind of difference to the cost of the city lawn?
would we have to plow that then or no?
We don't do the ones in town here.
Well, I didn't know if any rules have
No.
changed. They change stuff all the time.
It's why
Nobody
your
knows.
population in that road would not increase our population that much.
Yep,
Well, there's, in
that's
the
the hook.
travels that I've had with the property owners that touch across the street from Alleman, there's several of them that are very interested in becoming part of the city of Alleman. Could ask, there's been a while, could visit with them and ask about it again, if the council feels like they want to do that. What's your thoughts?
Whenever you do, I think it should be very open communication so that some way, shape, or form it doesn't come out where, oh, we had time to stop by these two places and we didn't get. I feel like it needs to be, if we're communicating to those neighbors, we communicate to everyone.
There were people on 134th Avenue all the way to the interstate that were signed up, very interested. Again, up on 142nd, the two big farms up there were and still are very interested.
East of the 69?
Yeah,
Yep, okay.
the Tweets and the Stalls.
Yep.
And the other ones would be the property owners that have the houses on the other side of 16th. going down 16th there. Yeah, they were very interested in it. But, you know, again, those are farm market roads, so, if we can do something, we can try to do a package deal, correct?
Right, I was thinking we try to do it all voluntary, because last time it was involuntary.
Yeah.
That's, because it wasn't the fact that, well, our comprehensive plan wasn't quite up to date and really specific, but we corrected that
Yeah.
in the state law, that we have to have that.
Yeah.
And then we don't have any developers ready to develop anything, so then you get down to the Board of Regents,
City development.
the City Development Board, and now they're saying, you know, we're not letting you annex the 500 acres here, the 200 here, because you're just land grabbing for future. You have no immediate future plan for that property. Do we get into that situation with
Well,
them?
voluntary, we should.
They're all voluntary.
Yeah, well,
The only thing that would possibly trip up, and that would be the 28 acres between those two big farms. And that is an Elwell family member that got it in the breakup of the Elwell farms. You know, I haven't talked to him lately, but you know, I'd hate to see, I mean, he's just kind of surrounded by the ground. That's all it is, he's surrounded. But you know, yeah, we're stuck at 421
unless we
people.
go after it.
all the other was voluntary, wasn't it? Except for a little patch in between something? It was not?
We didn't have 28.
With Ankeny.
But you know, we can visit again and talk to, you know, talk to the other property owners that we have on file, and ask them that we're in a position to, we're gonna have to do the paperwork and do it, and you can do 1 or you can do 10.
I said we go after what voluntary we can get, we get. We need to make our footprint bigger, and if we can do it with voluntary ones, they really can't say nothing about it. You know, Yankee can't fight it. I mean, we're not going after these people are coming to us. And I say we go after it. I say we start annexing this stuff in, or we're never going to do it. We talk about a lot of stuff. We talk many, many months about stuff, never do nothing. Why don't we finally start to do something and get it done?
Well, we tried, but we didn't have our ducks set, so
Right.
now we've been working on it. We've been
We
getting
went
that done.
after something that was way out of our
Our
hands.
ducks in a
That
row
was way
now.
out of our hands. We
Yeah.
should never should
We're
have went
sitting
after it.
better, so if we have,
This is
positive-
more controllable.
Yeah,
okay, so if we have good positive communication with everybody, positive conversations, it should go.
Right, we had some
Okay.
very negative people that showed up at the city development.
oh, she was a neighbor and a friend.
Yeah.
She's nowhere to be found.
So I say we go for it.
Okay, that's something that Sherry and I,
I'm free this summer, I'll go to all the meetings you want, so.
okay, so having that,
So Keith, I guess we just table that for now,
So it's even how much you know.
until I get more information.
Yes.
Put it on the agenda for
Well,
work
I
session.
don't know how long it's gonna take. We can for the
Well-
work session, and then if it don't happen, we
Yeah,
can go on and
exactly.
go from there.
Yeah, that way you don't get, like you say,
Lost.
kicked down the,
I
kicked
mean,
in
we
the can.
kick a lot of stuff to the curb we talk about for months and never do nothing.
Yeah.
We need to start doing some of this stuff.
okay,
We do.
so that pretty much is everything on the agenda. Next Monday night, to prepare for the following month, I would like to, number one, I'd ask Logan to prepare some information on portable speed bumps. We'll let him present that to the council as insofar as cost and, you know, what that would entail. The other thing, number 2 on the agenda is I would like some direction from the council to invite the city of Elkhart city council or a couple of their councilmen.
We're 2 steps ahead, because Forrest is coming to talk to them about that at the work session. Let Forrest talk to them first.
Okay.
These guys at the work session.
Okay.
Before you go inviting anybody. they
Okay,
have
yeah, I
to
just
know.
wanted to kind of put it out there so you're not caught completely off guard. The next thing on, that we should probably talk about is we ordered up a couple of months ago, Logan, ordered up 20-mile-per-hour speed limit signs. I think the council gave him direction to do that.
Yeah.
And he did that. What we don't have is a resolution from you, the ordinances that we need to get done. So if you could get that done for us,
Yeah, I'll bring it to the work session.
it'll bring it to the work session, and we can, waive the second and third readings, and but this, the 20 mile per hour and the speed bumps, those are kind of close because you have past data on the speeds. With the speed bumps, the portable ones, in certain places, we can collect data and compare the two. And then, if the people, are wondering why we put 20 mile per hour speed limit signs up all over town, well, we've got the data and we've done it. So we kind of did our homework on that. And then I believe that's all I have to say. Does anybody have anything else that they would like to talk about on the Monday night meeting?
I would like to put on the betterment and the Parks and Rec to have a monthly finance report come along with with these papers. A rolling one, like I do for my gas engine club. The income money, the spent money, and a balance every time. We haven't had that, and I think it's just a better transparency on what they're doing, the money spent for Easter egg hunt, the money spent for
The betterment is a 5013C, they're a complete separate entity.
and so
So
we can't have a financial report.
They got nothing to do with the
You
city.
can't spend their money, so I don't, I
Yeah,
mean,
you got nothing
I'm
to do
sure
with
they
the city.
share it with you, but you guys don't have any control over what they do with their funds.
That's just my opinion.
I think it's a good idea, because
I know.
we sit here and talk about them, so we're just sitting here kind of reading what they're doing, but if we're gonna be, kind of helping or whatever we're doing, and they're representing the city, are they representing the city
They're separate,
entity?
yeah.
Yeah, they're totally separate. Their money has nothing to do with ours.
I'm just sharing their minutes with you guys.
Oh, okay.
You don't really have any control over what,
Would it
Do
be too
get
much
that.
to ask if you would, put a couple figures down so that the council would know? Would that be too
I
much
can
to ask?
ask, they have a.
Well, we get their can money,
They have
what they have every month.
Yeah, it's in the
You
minutes.
know, it's in there.
I mean, it's just
Well,
courtesy, I guess.
what would we do with this information if we don't have any way of,
It protects us as,
just the way we support them when they are asking for funds? Is
Well,
that what we're
and-
thinking? Because I just want to know if gathering the information is purposeful.
it's the kind of, if something happened, we helped it not happen, because we're overseeing what's going on, because the first,
So just the clarity
You're
and
not overseeing
the transparency, what's going on.
is that our responsibility to do
Was
so?
there,
No,
at one
no.
time, I believe we were talking about, we would like to, we would have
Every
a
resident
side.
have a budget for it.
Right,
I think at one time, didn't we kind of want to collect bottles and cans for a sidewalk down to
The
all the
government was
cities?
collecting the money for that, yes, and they still have part of that earmarked in their funds.
And I could see that, just down the road, you saw how matching funds work with the park. I think that, if we had betterment, us, Polk County, and the school before us, saying there's 4 entities that we would like to enter an agreement with Polk County and put 4 feet of extra asphalt for a sidewalk, dedicated sidewalk. Something like that might fly.
I think our name is the first word, and we're protected, so if something happened, and I ain't saying anything is, I'm just looking after the city. If everything's transparent, everybody is way better off. Because if it hits the news, guess what the first word is? And it's Alleman. We're trying to stay out of it.
Kind of what you're getting at.
It's just like any nonprofit, my gas engine club, everything, we get a monthly report. I'm on another club up north. Everything comes out black and white.
Jim, what do you think about?
I don't think it hurts to ask.
It just hurts to ask, but I think what everybody's kind of getting at is when you see misappropriation of funds by people, and then all of a sudden you got a big audit
And they could be audited, they're all 501(c)(3).
Yeah, they're nonprofit.
But, they kind of, I just don't want blowback on the city.
Yeah.
That's my only concern, but you know what, we're a small town, we trust everybody, and they trust each other, and we'll all work together on this thing. That's no big deal here. But, anyway, is there, anything else that anybody wants to know about,
Basically just want a spreadsheet on.
But we'll work on, I've got marching orders here to work on annexation, and, that we need to work on anything else.
Dan, were you gonna put something down about the sign? So I've been doing some research, I've been to,
I got it on the agenda, let's just discuss it once, it'll be easier.
yeah.
Is that sign up or not?
I don't know what you're talking about, I know what Gary's talking about.
The one, the community betterment sign that we were gonna put up out at the corners on, one that was in the garage.
It's still in there.
It's still there, okay.
Well, we talked about putting it up on the hill, but then I thought we talked about putting it on the new island.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the thing, we got a lot of stuff that we talk about,
Yeah, I just kinda, there's a lot of loose ends.
Government,
It's
you're
aggravating.
slowly
But,
improving.
we need to, we like to try to zero in.
Yeah, let's start.
Start zeroing in on things. So, okay, motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
A second?
Third, fourth.